factory.
Karen, for what you did earlier in the L room, and all the other previous letter rooms you were in, including the E, G, J and K rooms, you now earn your 4th strike. This means you skipped your 3rd strike and now have 2 more chances to behave yourselves before you get all 6 strikes and expelled from the letter factory.
How did you know what we were doing in the E, G, J and K rooms? That is not any of your business.
With a very good sense of hearing. Besides, I could clearly hear all of the commotion in the aforementioned rooms from outside several feet away, and don't think I won't know what you're doing in every one of them. In the E room, you threw eggs at the E trainer all because he wouldn't let you use his rocking chair. In the G room, you took G's dumbbell and used it, causing severe damage to the floor. In the J room, you threw one of the J trainer's students out of the window that you broke only because she wouldn't allow you to use her trampolines. In the K room, you kicked one of the K trainer's students against the wall, causing some damage to the wall. This is why I keep track of your actions and activities in the letter rooms.
That is not a good excuse to take away our freedom like that. Now, we demand you move out our way, or we will have you sued in court for invasion of our privacy.
Karen, this kind of entitled attitude is getting old, and I don't have time for any more of it either. Now, I gotta get going.
I hope that stupid Blob has seen the last of us ever. Let's give him a piece of our mind he won't forget.
Right, we are going to take him into our custody for bossing us around, and he doesn't know how to do his job correctly.
Anyway, since we are now at the M room, some words I can provide, for example, are moon, muffin, microwave, mat, or mouse, etc.
Marvelous, my little munchkin.
This reminds me, since the M letters make the sound of they stole a lot of delicious food from us, and we are going to demand the M letters to give them back to us cause we're probably hungry now.
This is exactly our plan in mind. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go inside.
Letters, you are known as the M. An M makes the most marvelous sound of.
Hey, just what in the world are you all doing?
Excuse me, but it is not polite to interrupt us M letters like that. Please use your manners. But anyway, how can I help you?
All that delicious food belongs to me and my little munchkin. And I am not leaving until you return us back our food that you stole from us.
I beg your pardon. There is no way you are getting any of our food because they rightfully are in the hands of us M letters, and besides, Professor Quigley, who works at the factory, supplied all of this food for the room and us, including muffins, to teach our letter sound to Tad and other young children. But if you're saying that you're really hungry, I guess you can pick only one of our meals, otherwise you can simply leave the room and go find something else to do.
We're still not going anywhere until you hand us back our food. Besides, we don't care about your stupid advice.
With that attitude of yours, no. You're still not getting any of our food. Besides, we would starve if we didn't have any food at all. Now, I suggest you leave me and my students alone, you delusional Karens.
Oh. How could you call me and my little munchkin delusional? And like I said, give me back all of my food, right, now. Or we will have you sued in court for $1 million for larceny and denying us our food.
What? You have to be kidding me. You cannot sue us in court for your silly reasons. Now, if you will stop bothering me and my students, that would be a good thing.
Look, just hand over our food. We are very, very angry and hungry right now. I demand you give me and my daughter those meals. Otherwise, I will call the police and say you stole our food and trespassed into my room.
Yes, hand over those meals this instant.
The answer is still no, and the chances are high that the Berkter is monitoring your activities and conducts even from several feet or inches away from here. You're actually the ones who will be arrested if you proceed with this entitled behavior. You think that the world should give you everything you want? Well, you're wrong.
How could you treat me and my little munchkin like this? It's not fair how we don't get everything we want. I demand to complain to your manager for not giving us our food back.
My goodness. This has got to be the most mortifying thing I've witnessed in the entirety of my whole life of education. I don't have any time for your Karen-type tantrums either. Now, like I told you, leave me and my students alone this instant before you make things even worse.
If you're not going to hand us our food back, then why don't you have some?
Hey, what are you doing? You put those cakes back down right now. Oh 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 oh. Karen and Kelly. Look at what you just did. You threw 2 cakes into my face and made a mess over not getting what you want. For that, you are permanently banned from entering the room again in the future. Get out right now, and do not come back.
Fine, you win this time. But we are going to sue you in court for banning us from the room for no reason.
Karen, you don't slam doors. It is extremely rude and disgraceful.
Man, this whole letter factory has become nothing but a dump. We are halfway through the alphabet, and we still didn't get everything we wanted from those letters. It's so unfair. Hey, who in the world had the nerve to board out the door with these useless planks? I demand to speak to the manager about this.
I don't know why they boarded it up. But anyway, since we are right at the door for the N room. Some words beginning with N, for example, are negative, necklace, nacho, or nose.
Nifty, my endearing little angel. Let's ask the trainer if he can remove the planks once and let us in once and for all. Hello, anybody home? Whoever you are, I demand you let us in your room. Hey, you there mosquito. Just what do you think you're doing intruding on our premises?
Hey, you buzz off right now this instant.
Excuse me, but what are these wooden planks doing here?
Well, we have the door boarded up with these wooden planks so that we don't let visitors in. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. You are supposed to let visitors in who want to come over to your room. And I want to enter.
No.
Hey, how dare you slam the door in our faces? I demand you open that door back, or I will break it down and rip off those planks.
Knock it off with your annoying buzzing, or we will have you charged for trespassing.
How about at noon?
Nope.
Near 9 o'clock?
Duh.
What about next November?
No, no, no. Not noon. Not near 9 o'clock. Nor next November. Not now. Not ever. Never.
Well, that's just unfair. He slammed the door in our faces again for no reason. He is so going to be sued in court for false imprisonment.
Perhaps you can give it yet another try.
What do you want this time? Didn't I tell you you're never allowed to come into the N room? I mean, never, never, never! Besides, I suggest you leave me alone right now.
No, we will not leave until we can convince you to allow us into your room, entitled narcissist.
Hey, don't call me an entitled narcissist. You are the ones being entitled and constantly nagging me about letting you into my room. Guess what? The answer is still no.
That is not a good excuse to deny us entry into the N room. Besides, you're trespassing in it, and that room belongs to me and my little angel. Also, you have those stupid planks blocking entry to any visitors and us for dumb reasons, so I am going to sue you in court for $5,000 for false imprisonment.
Well, you're being very delusional and you do not own this room. I'm the owner, and again, no one is allowed in here but to send letters.
How dare you call me delusional, you little narcissist. Now, let us in into your room, right now, or you will face our teeth.
Say as much as you like, but you're still not coming into our letter room. Not now, not today, not ever, never.
All right, you asked for it, Mr. Negative. Now face our teeth, face it.
No matter how many times you nag me about you letting into my room, you will never be allowed entry, you entitled Karens. This room is all mine. So, not now. Not ever. Never.
Hey, we demand you stop slamming that door in our faces, or we will get security to throw you out.
Hey, what are you doing trespassing into our property?
No, you are the ones who are trespassing into my premises. So, I demand you go away, or we will take you into custody.
And besides, it's your trainer's fault that he won't let us into your room. He's very entitled and narcissistic.
For this reason, we are the letter N, and we are very entitled and negative. That's why the answer is always no.
I demand to complain to your manager. And do you want to know who we are? I'm Karen Mikarinson. I'm the most important queen of the world, and I'm entitled to everything I get.
And my name is Kelly McCarrington. My mom has raised me to be her special little angel. Besides, nobody cares about your stupid advice. So, we demand you get off my premises, right now.
No.
If you say no one more time, then we will make you face our teeth. Now, we demand you stop telling us no, or we will rip those planks off that door.
No. Not now, not ever, never.
Now face our teeth. Face it.
You know what? Get out of our room. And you are never coming back because you are too entitled to be in here.
Whatever. But we are still going to sue every one of you and letters into court for $1,000 for not letting us into your letter room.
Hey Mom. It looks like we're now in the O room. And words that begin with O I can provide for examples are orange, ostrich, omelette, or octagon.
Outstanding, my awesome little girl. And I have another plan.
And what is it?
Let's trick the O letters into thinking there are monsters in the jungle and scare them away, so we can own this jungle. I would advise you duck now before anyone spots us. Face our teeth now. Face it.
Whoa, why would you scare me like that? What's your problem, and what are you doing in the jungle all with a bad temper?
Don't ask us such stupid questions. You know very well why we are here. No one is allowed in this jungle except for me and my lovely little princess. So, I suggest you get off my vines and leave before we call the police.
Ah, this is the O room, and we love to swing on vines as we make our letter sound like Tarzan. Besides, this jungle is a public area, and I can assure you don't own it, do you?
I think you already know we do, so we suggest you stop using those vines and get out of the room. Otherwise, you're not gonna like what is about to happen in the next 15 minutes.
Now you just listen here, you entitled Karens. First, you can't make us O letters stop using vines because we teach our letter sound to preschool students as we swing across the jungle. And second, this is a jungle area like I already told you, and this is public property. Who in the world do you think you are?
Oh. How dare you talk back to us like that? You really crossed the line, Tarzan copycat. You're going to pay for how you spoke to us. For that, you are no longer allowed to swing on jungle vines forever.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can't disallow us O letters from doing that just because you don't like it.
Oh, you're wrong. Because we have the power to forbid you from using the vines in the jungle without our permission. Get off the vine so we can swing on it as long as we would like.
I hate to say this to you, but I am not getting off the vines because there is no way you own this jungle. Besides, this belongs to the O room like I already mentioned.
We don't care about your stupid advice. One way or another, you deserve to be kicked out of the jungle because you were swinging on vines on my property and speaking insolently to us. Now, we demand you get out of our way because you stole our vines from us. But since you didn't get what we told you, I'm going to remove you from the vines so you can hand them over to us.
Hey, what on earth are you doing? Don't you dare. Hey, put me back where I was this instant.
And you're staying in the timeout corner for 15 hours. You've been very obnoxious to me and my daughter.
Seriously, Karen, what is wrong with you? I am a teacher, not a preschool student.
Oh, shut up, donut head. You are not allowed to speak for talking back to me again. I am going to extend your timeout by 15 more hours, if you say one more word.
Look, Karen, I certainly had enough of your nonsense. I'm going to hop back onto the vine myself, and I order you to leave the room before I get the birthday to kick you out for good. For your obviously and outrageously entitled